WDSU first warning weather impact day tonight. You can see Pontchartrain Conservancy cam behind me with raindrops on the lens. Show you where we've got the heaviest storms starting to move in towards the bayou parishes right now. Some thunderstorms in and around Thibodaux and Houma. We've seen some bouts of heavier showers right here through New Orleans, but you can see on Jonah's live shot, not a whole lot in West End coming in. And we're going to start to the North Shore. We haven't had a whole lot of rain all day. It's now starting to get the first downpours. Hammond, Ponchatoula, moving into Madisonville, Covington. Got some heavier downpours to our friends and neighbors coastal Mississippi. Bay St. Louis is next up. We've got Pearl River County there too. Slidell, Pearlington had those downpours move through. That was the rain, just very light. You can see near West End, not much of it right now. Go to our river parishes, a downpour now. St. James Parish, Central, Convent, Lutcher here as you head to St. John the Baptist too. Heaviest storms is right here. The first real thunderstorms of the night. Donner, Bull Run to even Morgan City Beach, a little farther west from there. You can find that kind of general east-northeastward movement. You go to lower Plaquemines there and lower Jefferson. Not seeing a ton of it right now, but I do expect a lot more rain to be developing and to be the heaviest along the coast. Those storms that have been tracking earlier still have a beeline to be about 11:45 to midnight time period, and that looks to be the cluster moving into the North Shore. But still look at all the heavier storms that remain farther west and extend all the way back to the cold front trailing through Houston. How much rain have we had so far? Half inch in Raceland tops the list. Only 600s though at the airport. Real-time temperatures were working 57, 58 to 59. We'll hold pretty steady there all night going into tomorrow morning. And tomorrow's high temperature is going to be set just after midnight tonight. There's the culprit. There's the strong storm system. As it moves through, it just doesn't move far enough north to give us the severe risk. That's actually good news. But after it's long gone, it drops in all that frigid, cold Arctic air that is bottled up into the northern plains and central plains. Did you hear wind chills were down to 30, 35 below? We're not going to get that cold. Let's get right into the track and the high-res forecast. The short-term forecast has been doing pretty well. We show as we go to midnight, those heavier thunderstorms rolling through, and then it starts to really increase in coverage as we go past midnight. 1, 2 to 3 in the morning. This should be the peak of the storm. Then as we get closer to the first parts of you getting up and going into the morning rush hour, 4 to 5 to 6 will start to wind that rain down, but that still means there's a lot of wet roads. 1, 2 to nearly 3 inches of rain could fall, and this is why we've got that flood risk. So when you look at all those risks together, is there a chance we could get a strong storm? In this setup, it's really hail. We're not going to get the storm to go far enough north that would give us that slim chance of an isolated weak tornado. So the heavy rain and localized flooding has always been topping our list for the potential of severe weather. And then you see the hail coming up. It's pretty rare that we get that. Watch what happens to temperatures. I mentioned it's past midnight tonight when we get the warmest part of the day. 6:30 in the morning, 55. And then we drop into the 40s by the afternoon. Don't get caught off guard on these upside down days, these backward days, I call them, where we're a little bit warmer in the morning, much colder in the afternoon. You got to put wind chills in here too. Hey, look what happens in a Wednesday, unfortunately, with cloud cover. It is a windy, cloudy, cold day after the morning rain. Okay, here's the Arctic air that settles in. 20s to the North Shore Thursday morning, freezing even here in town, Houma down to 28. At least we got tons of sun coming our way to Thursday. It is still breezy, top temps 46, 47, 48. Wind chills even colder. Yes, it's going to be really kind of nasty on some local waters too. Friday morning, just as cold, could be down to as low as 20 to the Mississippi border. Freezing again here in town. We only recover up to 50 in the afternoon. It's still a bit breezy. Into Saturday morning, the last freeze here, and we're finally getting out of the Arctic cold. We'll be to 57, 58 in the afternoon. And then we're tracking this next little system to roll through as we get into Saturday night. But again, not a lot of rain with that right now, but the impact tonight, of course, for the flooding potential, the cold the next 2 days through Saturday morning, and then more rain potentially Saturday night.